Apply this very technical analysis and see the miracles you will see in your trading life. Forex trading is not something you just wake up in the morning and you just think that it's all about placing trade. No, it's not that. Anytime you want to place your trade, there is certain things you should have in your mind. One of them is your technical analysis. There is in every business there is a technique people use to succeed in it. That is why they say that business is secret. What you know others don't know make them successful more than you. So in this video I'm going to be telling you or teaching you how you can use your drawing lines, your your trend lines, how you can use your trend lines and applying your support and resistance levels and possibly your price action to enter your trade, and by so doing it can be easier for you to do your business. Now look at the screen, because my name is GDFS and we are out for serious business, because each time I'm uploading a video on YouTube, I'm uploading it hoping that somebody will succeed using our videos. And once you do that, it will be easier for me to know that our effort is not in vain and somebody is being blessed by our effort. And as I'm having my viewers all over the world and the one I'm mentoring all over the world, if I see them succeed, buy cars, build houses, some of them taking care of their responsibilities, that is my desire, that is my joy, that is my priority, to see people succeed in forex trading. So look at this screen. So look at the screen today. I'm going to teach you a very simple thing that once you have it in your mind, it can help you. I'm doing this in benefit of the people I'm mentoring all over the world. I'm doing this to help them and also to help you, because this thing should be my VIP teachings, but I just decided to give it out so that some people will also succeed and benefit with it. Now look at the screen. How do you identify that this market is about to reverse? Take this simple step and see the miracle, how it will work for you. How do you identify that the market is about to reverse and you're using any time frame at all? Using any time frame at all. One of the best things you should do to yourself is to make sure that your zoom level is not at zoom 3. One of the best things you should do to yourself is to make sure that your zoom level should be either on zoom 1 or zoom 2, which means either like this or like this, possibly like this. Do you see it? But don't allow it to be like this. Once it is like this, it will not be easier for you to see the previous. You get it? It will not be easier for you to see the possible previous rising and fall, which is retracement, uptrend and downtrend. Now take this thing from me, and my name is GDFS. Please, I'm begging you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done that. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you. To my viewers all over the world, I want to say thank you. You are so important to me and I love you so much. GDFS is where I am today because you are there, and I'm promising you that if you stick to my videos and watch all my videos and video content and be patient with me, you will definitely succeed. Now look at the screen here. The possible ways for you to see that the market is about to reverse, either for uptrend or downtrend. If you're trading boom and crash, if you're trading anything at all, this is the possible ways. If you're trading volatility, currency or whatever, even if you're trading crypto, this is the possible way for you to identify that the market is about to reverse. Please stick to this video and watch it carefully. If you watch it once, don't rush to apply it in your video. Watch it over and over again for you to get the full knowledge, so that you will not keep trying with your life and hard-earned money and you'll be losing your money. You think that the strategy is not working. Before I give out any video here, I first and foremost watch the video and also apply the strategies by myself and see how it works with my live trade. And at the end of the day, I will come out to give it out, because I don't want to waste people's money. Now look at this place now. Look at this place. Look at where I'm dropping these numbers. Look at this place. Look at it. We have 1 here. We have 2. We have 3, we have 4, and we have 5. Now look at my trend lines. I draw my trend lines here. This is my trend lines. This one here. I draw my trend lines here. And now look at the up here 1. Look at this one 2. Look at this one 3. Can you see it? Before we now have this very one here. Now can you see it? Now how do you identify that the market is about to reverse? These things should get even to this place. Do you get that? But I draw this thing because of our time frame, so that it will not confuse you. Now when you look at this one 1 2 3 4 5, now what happened here is that number one is lower. This one is on a lower side now. So how to identify that the market is about to reverse is when you look at this lower distance. If you are trading on scalping and you now want to enter spike, or if you are trading on a spike and you now want to enter scalping. Now look at this one, 1 2 3. Now this one is low. How to know that the market cannot easily spike to the extent that your entry point will not turn to be lost? Watch this place. At this one I draw here now, look at it. One, this one at this number 1 will be lower than this one, making it lower low. Are you seeing it? So, and this one will also be lower, making this one another lower lows. Can you see it? And the other previous one cannot be lower than this one, which means that if you enter your trade with your technical analysis here and you entered here, and while you were scalping, the next spike happened, it will not touch your previous entry point. Do you see it? And if it did not touch your previous entry point, it gives you a signal that the market is still in uptrend. Have you seen it? So, and while you wait here, the market still move ahead and get to this point, and the next spike happen, making this a number trend downtrend, and number trend pullback. Now, why this thing still move up, it drops you at this place. But look at this number 5 here, following this arrow, and as it's happening this place, it's giving another signal for a spike here. Please, that is why I place these arrows here. So why these things happen here, it gives you another opportunity that, okay, now this is a pullback, another one is a pullback, this one is also a pullback. Are you following it? And getting to this number 5, the spike happened and get to this very one. Do you see it? That what should be the number 5 or pullback now pull back to an extent that it get to a level of this number 4. Do you see it? So now once this thing now get to a number 4, it is not a threat to the market, but to you it is a threat because you are doing scalping. And now that it is a threat to number 4, which means that it has breaking out from these trend lines rules. Today it was 1 2 3 4 without any of them interrupting the last support zone. But at this very one now, the market now pulled back to an extent that it touched or it reached at the support zone of this number 4. Do you see how we analyze markets? So now that this thing just happened at this level, the next thing for you to do is for you to stay clear if you are doing scalping. But if you are doing scalp, it gives you a confirmation that at this very point now, because it has to do a retracement and also pull back again, making this place your entry point for you to enter for spike. And if you have done that, this is where it should be. It has crossed 3, it has crossed 4, which is it has crossed 3 and crossed 2, bringing you to your number 1. And at this number 1, this is where it get to, and it couldn't cross this place. The market continues again. Do you see why when you enter your trade, some people that enter trade, like I've come to realize that in my some of my students, when they are trying to enter with just one candle like this, so once they enter and the market just pull back like this, they leave the market. That is fear. That is a kind of lack of confidence. So, and how do you draw your trend lines? How do you draw your trend lines? You draw your trend lines using all those movements, like when you bring out your chart for the day, you open it very wide and clear. I don't want to talk much on this. Once you open it wide and clear, you watch here. If you watch here, you watch here, you watch here, all those support zone, all those previous support zone, you draw your trend line. If the market eventually goes across it at this point, you are good to go. You have 3 confirmation. Number 1 is that the market must break your trend lines. Number 2, it must break out from the last resistance support zone. And number 3, your moving average, it must cross it. Once you have this 3 confirmation, and let me tell you, anytime you have this cross, there must be anytime there is a breakout, there must be a cross in any of the moving average you are using. That is how simple it is. That is how simple it is. So for these ones, you will watch it that this is CCI the same way it is. My name is GDFS. Please, if you are interested in mentorship, I am out and I'm ready to mentor you if you are ready. Please stay tuned and God bless.